Hey guys, it's Ashley, and this is my Pretty Little Liar recap to tonight's episode called That Girl is Poison, episode 5 of season 3. And let's roll this intro now. So, not much things that shocking, I guess you would say, until the end. The ending really shocked me. Is really that was really exciting for me to watch, but like the whole episode was kind of slow. Not slow, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like keeping you on your toes the whole time. It was just the ending for me that really like was freaking me out. Like I watched the live stream because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it tonight. If you don't know, I live in Hawaii, and it's like the last time zone I think in the whole world. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And so when it's showing 8 o'clock in the Eastern time zone, and over here we're 6 hours behind them, so I can watch it at 2 p.m. And yeah, that's pretty much how I watch my Pretty Little Liars, because usually I don't have time to watch it at 8 o'clock because that's when I'm eating dinner, and then my parents, they don't really like the shows and they keep talking while I'm watching it. Lucky for live streaming and internet. So I'm gonna get on with this recap. I don't want to keep blah blah on. Go on because I'm in a vlogging mode right now. So first, Hannah, she's still depressed that Caleb broke up with her, which is sad. I really want them back together. It's like, please, Caleb. Caleb wasn't even in the episode. It made me even more sad than I was. Poor thing, Hannah. She missed a lot of school days because she was that depressed. Was in sweats the whole time, almost the whole episode. So her mom makes her volunteer for this church thing, this rummage sale, and while she's sorting out the clothes, she finds Emily's jacket that Emily wore that night she got drunk. And yeah, and so she takes it. This guy sees her, and so she pays for it, and then she gives it back to Emily, and it's like, oh, did she leave it in Jenna's car because she wasn't wearing it when they found her at the graveyard? So she probably left it in Jenna's car, so probably maybe Jenna was trying to give it back to her, I don't know. Jenna, she has no shades. She's completely, like, can see now. She, in the public, like, everyone, she's, like, kind of, like, popular now, which is kind of weird because no one really talked to her when she had the shades on. And now suddenly she's, like, one of the popular it girls that everyone wants to talk to her now. And everyone gets invited to her birthday party. Even Paige, even Ezra. Even Ezra gets invited. Hannah doesn't go because she doesn't want to go. She's stuck helping at the rummage sale. So Aria goes with Ezra. Emily was there because she had to. She was like one of the waitresses. Nate was there. And while Paige is there, she gets kind of drunk. She has Emily's flask. The same flask Emily was drinking from that night she got drunk because Emily gave it to her. She didn't want nothing to do with it, so she gave it to Paige. Paige saw Emily talking with Nate, and she thinks that they have something, so she gets kind of jealous and starts drinking up, and she gets kind of rude and she kind of faints. She has to go to the emergency room. Later in the episode, they find out that Lucas was an assistant photographer for this lady named Laurel who taught Aria's class, photography class, that last summer. So they find out that maybe Lucas took the pictures of them at the graveyard. Probably Lucas, since he got fired from that studio because Laurel was telling Jenna she had to fire her assistant because he was using the negatives as like the camera for wrong personal reasons. So then they kind of figure out that probably Lucas was the one that maybe was A's helper, like took the pictures from the time at that night where Emily got drunk at the graveyard. Aria gets the job as assistant. She takes Lucas's place and she offers Laurel to get extra memory cards for her because Arya poured like drinks on it on purposely while Laurel wasn't there, so it would kind of just go as planned. So it does, and so she goes there not to get memory cards, to look in Lucas's bag because he still had his bag at the studio. So she goes there alone. What a great idea! Just go alone. Yeah, nothing's bad gonna happen to you. Something almost bad happened. She goes to his bag, takes like 3 tubes of negatives with her, and she leaves the place, and then Lucas just won't stop bugging her that he has to go inside. She's like, I can't do that for you, shop is closed. And he just won't go away. He's just like, he means business. Like, he won't leave until she opens the door for him. And it was really creepy. And finally Ezra pulls up because he has to pick up Arya. As soon as he sees Ezra, he just runs off. And then they just look at him in like shock, like what's going on. Back at where Paige is at the hospital, she says that did a certain drug test on her and they found some kind of sleeping pills in her system, and she doesn't remember, and she's never taken sleeping pills before, so she thinks probably somebody put that in her drink when she wasn't watching. Paige tells her that she can't remember anything. It brings Emily back to that night, like she couldn't remember anything. She had the same symptoms where Paige had. So she calls up Arya while looking online of that medicine, that certain type of medicine. I can't really remember the name, but she looks up online and it says that the side effects with alcohol is memory loss. So, and Arya's looking through Lucas's negatives, and in one of the tubes she finds some pills, and she's like, do they have images of the pills on that page you're looking at? Like, yeah, they're blue and oval. And she has pills, like Lucas has 3 pills of that sleeping pills in the negative tube, and it kind of just cuts off from there. Also, Garrett's mom has like this, she's in a coma and she's really sick, so Garrett gets released from prison. So she's playing all detective, trying to find out exactly if this was A's plan. A was trying to get his mom sick to get him out of jail same day as Jenna's party. Detective Spencer strikes again. And there's a sweet Spoby scene. Spoby fans. I'm not really into Spoby for some reason. I'm more into Hannah and Caleb. So Spencer, she sneaks into Garrett's mom's room, and she's pretty much in a coma, so she doesn't know that Spencer's in there. She goes there to find out what Garrett wrote on this note with flowers, and it just says something about, I won't give up on you because you never gave up on me. Then she finds a note tucked in her hospital bracelet. She reads the note, and it says, April Rose has the proof. That's it. Just like this random note, April Rose has the proof. And it kind of just cuts off from there. What do you think that note means? I have no idea what that means. In the end, they show A, like with the black gloves, digging into Maya's bag. Like looking through her wallet, through like a picture of Emily, and just random things. We don't know why A has Maya's bag. That's just creepy. I think Lucas was with Jenna the time when Jenna drove Emily to the graveyard. I'm pretty sure he was involved. This is getting really dark and creepy. The series is getting creepy, man. You tell me what you think in the comments of this episode, and I'll see you guys next week, and bye!